The latest regarding the Kurdish referendum, Iraqi Kurds began voting on Monday in an independence referendum defying opposition from Baghdad and other neighbors, including Turkey and Iran. The Kurds are likely to approve the referendum, but the non-binding vote is not expected to result in any formal declaration of independence. The United States and the United Nations have both condemned the referendum. Turkey, meanwhile, has threatened to use military force to prevent the emergence of an independent Kurdish state, and Baghdad has warned it will respond militarily to any violence resulting from the vote. Initial results from the polls are expected tomorrow, with official results to be announced later this week. Meanwhile, stepping up pressure against the independence referendum, Iran Revolutionary Guards Corps conducted military maneuvers in the northwest part of the country just a day ahead of the elections. Iran's airborne and missile units participated in the military exercise. Iran's leaders and media have expressed strong opposition to the Kurdish referendum. Iran has also blocked all flights to and from Iraq's Kurdistan at the request of Baghdad. All flights from Iran to Sulaymaniyah and Arbil, as well as all flights through Iran's airspace originating from the Kurdistan region, have been cancelled. The president of Kurdistan has come forward saying that the Kurds will go ahead with the referendum on independence because partnership with Baghdad has failed.
referendum بو دست نشان کردنی سنور نیه بو فرضی امری واقع نیه لسر نوچه کی تر اما دمانوی گفتگوی کی کراوه دوای اول لگل بغداد دست پی بکن و او کاتی پیویست و لازمیش بی اما آمادین سال یک بی 2 سال بی اگر گفتگوی که برای کو پیکی برای و چو حتی
Turkish Prime Minister Binali Yildirim said Ankara would take security, economic and political steps in response to the referendum. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's spokesperson described the referendum as a terrible mistake that would trigger a new regional crisis. Meanwhile, Turkey's parliament on Saturday voted to extend by 1 more year the deployment of Turkish troops in Iraq and Syria in order to step up pressure on the Kurdish referendum.
Mevcut statülerde, bu devletlerin statülerinde değişikliğe gidecek herhangi bir girişim, anlaşmalardan doğan haklarımız çerçevesinde Türkiye'nin hiçbir zaman kabul etmeyeceği bir sonuçtur. Bunun gereği de yapılacaktır.
Masoud Barzani, the president of Iraqi Kurdistan, meanwhile disagreed with Turkey, saying it is a threat to its national security. He added that the Kurds will be a partner of stability and understanding and partnership. Listening.
بالنسبة إلى تركيا وتعتبر هذا الاستفتاء تهديدا لأمنها القومي، الحقيقة أنا لا أتفق مع هذا التصور، ولسنا تهديدا لأمنها القومي. وخلال 25 السنة الماضية أثبتنا لتركيا ولكل الجيران الآخرين بأننا عامل الأمن والاستقرار ولسنا عامل تهديد، وسنكون كذلك عامل استقرار وتفاهم وتعاون.
Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi, in a televised address on Sunday, said that his government opposes the Kurdish referendum and considers it as anti-constitutional. He said the vote could lead to ethnic divisions, exposing the Iraqis to disastrous dangers.
ونؤكد اليوم أننا لن نتخلى عن مواطنينا الكرد ولن نتخلى عن أمنهم ورفاههم، وقد رفضنا ونرفض الدولة الطائفية كما نرفض الدولة العنصرية، وسيبقى العراق لكل العراقيين، ولن نسمح أن يكون ملكا لهذا أو ذاك يتصرف فيه كيفما يشاء ودون حساب للعواقب.
Let's go straight across to our international correspondent, Daniele Pagani, joining us for more on all of these developments. Daniele, let's begin by talking a little bit about what this referendum is all about, even though it will not result in any formal declaration, but it is bound to have a significant impact on the dynamics in the region.
So the first thing, Molly, we have to understand that for Kurds, Kurdistan is more than a country, is more than a nation, is a dream which lies within their heart and minds at least since a century. They've never had a state of their own in the modern history. They live scattered in several countries, some in Iraq, some in Syria, some in Iran, some in Turkey, and they've never had the possibility to come together, to join all their people in one single nation. It's the first time in history that a segment of the Kurdish population has the chance to at least show to the world the willingness to become independent. So yes, this is not a binding referendum, of course. Even if the Yes Front will win a landslide victory, this, legally speaking, won't allow them to draw borders, effective borders, but this will give to the world and to all the Kurds of the world the idea of how strong it is. And also, we have to understand that the history of the relations between the Kurds, the Iraqi Kurds in this case, and Baghdad, the rest of Iraq, the Arab part of Iraq, has been a difficult one since Saddam Hussein. It's very fresh in the memory of many Kurds. The massacre in Halabja, where more than 5,000 Kurds were killed because Saddam's army launched the gas bombs against them. They were brutally killed out of nothing, civilians, women and children, and this is very clear in their mind. Despite that, they have been available in trying to rebuild a post-Saddam Iraq. They participated in the parliament, they participated and supported Baghdad, but they requested a status of autonomy, they requested at least the possibility to talk about independence. This never happened. So they also feel betrayed by Baghdad. So sentiment, a feeling of betrayal, the sentiment of the need, the willingness to be independent, to be a different people. They're not Arabs. As a matter of fact, they speak a different language, they come from different origins. So this is what is behind this vote happening today in the Iraqi Kurdistan.